Hey guys, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
My name is Shamar Marsalis.
This is LaQuanna McIntyre.
And welcome to
Don't Sleep on It.
What is we're going to talk about today?
Okay, welcome to the Don't Sleep on It Real Talk segment, guys. Yes. Basically, this is our Real Talk segment where we're, basically just going to talk about real life issues and what we are going through, what other people are going through, and just what's up in general in society.
Yeah, and thank you for everybody for tuning in and subscribing and everything else. Keep it up and stay tuned. We'll keep this going for you guys.
Absolutely.
All right.
Now today's segment on Real Talk is something that I'm feeling very, very passionate about. I don't know how to describe this. However, I'm just gonna blankly say it. Today's episode is about baby fat ass men.
And other terms for my they got a little literacy problem that understands a different language. A bitch nigga.
A bitch ass nigga.
A bitch ass nigga. Let's put it at that.
Bitch assness, as Pup Daddy say.
Yes. Okay. Now, what is your topic on baby-fied man?
Baby-fied man. Well, guys, I was fortunate enough to grow up with a father in my household.
Yeah.
My father, I grew up seeing a man that, like he went to work every day. He took care, the mechanical things, the things around the house that need to be fixed. Like I said, he supplied the household financially. He took care of home, kept my mom, she did it also, but he was just that man of the household. Like if anything need to be fixed or need to be done, we knew who to go to.
Yeah.
My dad. And I never seen my dad pout, whine, and bicker, about anything. So I'm just used to a man. So nowadays, dating and being in a relationship to me has been very discouraging because you don't find none of that at all. Nowadays, I find myself keeping up the man himself. And if he's not getting his way, he pokes his lip out, and it's just irritating.
And enough with the pouting, man. I mean, this is my intake on a pouting man. You always want to say punk this, faggot this, and I'm not with that shit. But then at the same time, you up there and like, as you say, a faggot.
Thank you.
This is my thing. Like, don't nobody want no crybaby ass man. Grow the fuck up. I understand, like, some dudes. I think this is a big part of it. You know how some dudes are like the only boy in the family sometimes?
Very much.
And sometimes the mama, I understand where the term mama's boy come from, because sometimes the mama don't even cling to her daughters. Especially if it's like you're in a household where you grow up with the father, and some of the girls cling to the father, and the son clings to his mother.
Right.
And I also believe that because honestly, and it also with looks.
Right.
I also think that females look more like their father, and the male takes their mother formication. Some of them, not everybody. But at the same time, you think so too, Tom?
Yeah, because I would say my brother he favors my mom.
Yeah. And I also think that, so, get off the titty.
Please. And like I said, I just feel very passionate about it because it's definitely something I feel like I'm experiencing at the moment. And not even just the aspect of men just not wanting to be men. It's just even when it comes to dating, you know, men, a lot of men just want to move so quick. They want to have sex with you. They think you're supposed to be all over their dick. And
oh my gosh. It's all about them.
Yeah, all about them. And if you're not all over their dick or giving them the play that they want, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, okay. You know, like, they be on some jealous type stuff. And just, like I said, just baby-fied and poking their lips out.
And just the whole aspect of power. My aspect with men, that's what I say about a power man. If you can't take it, don't dish it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or don't dish it if you can't take it. My thing is, men always on the aspect of, I don't want my girlfriend to go out, but then they go out.
Yeah, that's a good. I'm so sick and tired of this double standard type stuff.
Double standard stuff with all these. You know, I don't want my girlfriend talking to this other.
Yeah.
So jealous that if I'm talking to somebody, you just op up and talk about I should just ignore this person. We all human, and you know, if you feel like somebody is taking advantage or trying to take your opportunity away from you, you know, just step up. You know, you don't have to be like a crybaby. Boo hoo 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 hoo. I mean, you can just step up and, you know, just claim. It doesn't take all that to claim what's yours.
Exactly. And here's my thing. And now, you know, I'm not generalizing all men together, so I know there's still good men out there. Mm-hmm. But here's my problem with a lot of men. Like, nowadays, it's like y'all don't believe in dates at all. Like, it's like,
where did that go?
Yeah, it's like,
is it chivalry that's gone? I know people say that.
I know
chivalry is gone.
Yes, it is. Like, it's like men just don't believe in dates all in general. You rather just go to the crib, lay up all night, and that just be the base of your relationship. And I don't get it. What makes you think a woman wants that?
And to me, that's why a relationship is mainly on sex. Because if our relationship is mainly in the bedroom, if we watch TV in the bedroom, we eat in the bedroom, we have sex in the bedroom, our relationship is mainly in the bedroom. There's nothing, to me, it's more to life than just being in the bedroom when you're in a relationship with somebody. So you can't get angry with your mate or anybody if they want to go adventure out and go out and do things when you're just a bedroom whore.
Basically, yeah.
You know, and then, you know, back to being like, when it comes down to being a punk ass man, when we say that, we're not saying harmful words, you know, or trying to, you know, belittle anyone. Right. But when we say punk ass word, man, it's just like when we say these baby-fied men, right, it's basically these men that don't want to own up to their own actions, and they're always pointing fingers, and they're always deep. Oh, I'm not with that shit, but you sit right there, you're deep in your emotions, right? You know, communication is mainly the key. So you can't sit right here and get angry at your partner because you're deep in your talk. If you sit right there and communicate. If you sit right there and feel like you're not you can't tell somebody to listen to you, and then when the person listens to you, you still not hearing them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Because I can't tell you how many relationships or situations I've been in where, you know, he would do something, you know, to me that pisses me off, but I give him so many chances and compromise and communicate to try to make things better. But as soon as I do something wrong that he doesn't like, I don't get a phone call, don't answer my text. You know, as if it's like the end of the world, like I don't fuck your friend, you know, something. I don't get it.
I get what you're saying, LaQuanta. I'm dealing with a situation right that kind of now, where I went to an altercation with my maid, and at the same time they went to the point where I'm a very forgiving person, and I know everybody's not the same, but what some people fail to realize is sometimes you have to be on the same accord with something. Yeah. You know, I mean, I know we have our differences, but some things you have to be on the same accord about. I feel like, you know, if we you know, on the ins and outs, we should make something cordial so it won't be awkward, especially when you love one another. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But all this ignoring. I'm going to switch the subject up a little bit. Mm-hmm. What's with this game plan stuff? I'm not going to call him until he calls me. Yeah. If I've been with you, why not call you when I feel like I'm thinking about you? Why not do these things? You know? Because to me, it's you hurting yourself even more just as well as you hurting that other person when you just could be real. Right.
Take initiative and, you know, and just be in control of your actions and and your emotions at the same time, you know. But like you said, it's just all about being grown, you know, and not playing mind games.
It's taking heed into your responsibilities.
Exactly.
Don't sit right there and point fingers. People love to point the blame. Oh, I went out and did this because you did this. If that's the case, we'll be going so back and forth in our relationships. You know, not just relationships with our partners, but relationships with your mom, with your dad, with your sister, with your brother. Mm-hmm. If I do this tit for tat stuff, you'll be going on back and forth each and every day.
Right.
Oh, you slept with this person, so I'm gonna sleep with this person. Somebody in that situation gonna have to change.
Exactly, and if neither one of you can't change, then bye deuces. I guess it's just not, you know, what it's meant to be.
It's not meant to be.
Each other. You know, so
it's really not meant to be. It's really not, and I know it's hard because it's even hard for me when I'm going through those situations. Mm-hmm. But you know, sometimes you have to sit right there and, like you said, Laquana, if you're in a situation, you know, everything is not meant to last forever. Mm-hmm. You know, even in this world, we're gonna have to leave someday. But you know what I'm saying, like, we're gonna go into the world where it's eternity, but this is not gonna be forever. So you know what I'm saying, all this dwelling on what you said to me and getting crybaby about, right, you know, stuff that you're going through. Half of the stuff that we are going through in this world, we're bringing it on ourselves.
That's true. And you know, back on the aspect too about men, you know, and like you said, being babyfied, you know, not calling you babies, but you know what I'm saying, like, not stepping up to the plate, you know, like, also listen,
I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Keep your thought. Mm-hmm. I didn't mean to cut you off. I call it babyfied because this is why I call a man a babyfied. Because if I'm starting hearing you, because men whine. They always talk about women whining, but me and you whine too. Let's be real with the situation. And you know what my sister do when she have her baby and the baby is whining? She talks to the baby, and see, the baby don't talk. She talks to the baby. Oh, what is it? Do you want some milk? Oh, are you hungry? Do you need your diaper changed? And the whole time, you know, she keeps changing the baby. She feeds the baby's still crying. So to me, that's why I think of it as a baby. Yeah, I mean, I'm comparing it, you know. Mm-hmm.
It's still not satisfied.
It's still not satisfied with anything.
That's true, and get greedy and then go out there and fuck around and whatever. That's why I do mean, to keep it real, but
the aspect of a greedy babyfied man, when you know what I realized, Laquana, mm-hmm, don't you hate a man that has the audacity to flirt with you and then have their chick that they say they're not with around at the same time?
But then want to get mad if you don't want to give them play and get into that babyfied bitch mode again.
Yeah, get in that babyfied bitch mode when you're the one that threw out the wrong baits.
Exactly.
That couldn't catch that fish.
Thank you. You know, and
where you get your worms from. Mm-hmm.
And like, you know, like I said, you know, back to what I was saying, like, whatever happened to dates, like, I can't count the amount of times the dates that I've been on where I cannot remember how many times a guy has, you know, even offered to take me here, let me take you to dinner, restaurant, pay for this, pay for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so non-existent. I'm not trying to say it's not out there. And maybe it could be me. Maybe I can be a little picky where it is there, but the guys that are able to offer that, maybe I'm just not reaching out to that particular guy, you know what I'm saying, because they're not my type. Yeah. So sometimes you have to step outside of the box, I guess, but still, you know.
I believe in stepping outside the box, and I honestly do. But I do honestly still believe in you have to be attracted to the person that you're stepping outside the box with.
You do.
Now, just because I step out the box with Rico, he got a suit on, and, you know, my usual type is a thug. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It is going to, like, kind of dimmer my mood because I know what I'm used to and what I like.
Yeah.
So, therefore, I do understand somebody stepping out, you know what I'm saying? Stepping outside of the box. And I do understand why people don't want to step outside the box. Because you like what you like.
You like what you like. And it's just a coincidence that what I like turns out to be some egotistical asshole baby-fied motherfucker.
Yeah, because if you like I like
peanut butter. Head.
True. If I like peanut butter and jelly sandwich with grape jelly, but when I have it with apple jelly, it's like, it's still a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but it's not what I really like. I like jelly on my grape jelly on my fucking sandwich.
So what you at, Grape?
Where are you, Grape?
You know, like I just get to the point where I just feel like I'm just want to be single for the rest of my life, because I'm not gonna, if I can't get, I'm not trying to say you have to be just like my father, but the fact that, my father, I see how a real man really is, that's what the fuck I'm gonna be looking for.
Girl,
and I ain't trying to be real picky, but if you can't even meet, an inch of that motherfucker, I don't want it.
And not trying to be like, my father wasn't there, so girl, you like my daddy, I'm finna run. Yeah, not my goddamn daddy. My daddy was. If this makes sense to y'all, to the people that know how to talk third world country, my daddy was there, but he wasn't there. You get what I'm saying? You kind of get what I'm saying?
I get.
So you could be there, but not there. Like,
just there when you want to, when it's convenient.
Yeah, and I ain't got time for that. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Oh, that's another subject. We'll talk about that later.
Yes.
Fathers that not in their child's lives and mothers that not in their child's life. That's another topic right there, honey. That's a whole nother conversation.
And I'm not trying to say, that you have to have a father in your life to want the same standards out of a man like I want, but it's just like
but you know the standards.
Yeah, I know the standards and what what you should and shouldn't. Like a man to me that doesn't know how to change a tire is dead.
True.
Like what kind of man are you? You don't even know how to change a tire.
Yes, and I do think some things are, you have to know how to do. Like coming from me, a homosexual man, I still have man tendencies. Like, I could like y'all, people always want to like talk about what gay people do and what gay people don't do. But at the same time, I do a lot of manly stuff, to help out my sister and them. I know how to change tires, put the oil in the car. It's still simple stuff I know how to do. So, some of these men just need to man up.
Man up.
And that's what I hate.
Yes.
I was on Facebook and this dude on my wall had put up a status talking about a girl asked him to pay something for him, and he was like, "What the fuck I look like?" But my thing is too, like, where are all the men going?
Like I said,
it's like switching shifts.
It's like the ones that are like that are the ones that you don't want.
You don't fucking want them.
You don't want. It'd be like the grimy gremlin looking motherfuckers that you don't want. You know what I'm saying? They'd be willing to lick your ass. And I don't want you. Whether you offer to lick my ass, clit, toes, whatever, honey. I don't want it.
And I do respect that, Laquana Reed. I feel like that's in the same aspect of what we while we discussing it. It's just that some people are just petty.
Very.
I think that's what it all boils down to.
Very.
Petty and not understanding and lack wisdom.
Very much so, because it all to me comes back to how you're raised.
Yeah.
A lot of men cannot be men nowadays because they don't even know who a real father. They don't know. They never had that example in their lives.
And it all boils down to being real too. You have some men that really love men, but it's not. You have to be real with yourself.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of homes are getting broken. Mm-hmm. If I know I'm a homosexual man, why would I marry a woman? You get what I'm saying?
True.
Because and the reason I'm saying this is it just comes down to the part of why people are so petty and what I'm saying, charged, because be real with yourself and answer to God. Let Him know your burdens, but don't jump into something knowing what you know you are.
That's true as well.
If you're not ready to be a husband, don't jump into being a husband.
Or even a boyfriend.
A boyfriend, don't jump into being a boyfriend. Quit feeding women all this nonsense and expect them to believe it when you know in your head it's nonsense.
Is that
and lies and deceit? Where did we get this? Where did we get this from? We think we should treat each other like that. Human beings, where we feel like I should tell some girl I'm not seeing nobody, but then on my Facebook it's full of messages.
Ridiculous. Oh, that's why at the end of the day, people, and a lot of you may disagree, but I just feel like, do you? That's where I'm at. I'm just doing me. No commitment, no exclusives, until a man actually put that on the table and tell me, like, listen, I want you to be mine and only mine. And then it looks like he may potentially want me to be his wife one day. Until then, I'm gonna do me. I'm not gonna be nobody's sucker no more. Mm-hmm. I think that just guards you from being hurt.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, just guard your heart. Don't give your all to no one until you know that they are willing to provide what you are worth.
Yeah, because ain't nothing worse than giving somebody your all and then they take your all for granted. Mm-hmm. And then like you get somebody. I'm gonna put it in this what I'm saying. I'm gonna put it like this. Don't give somebody all of your grain to make bread, and when it's turned around for you to make a sandwich, you don't have no bread. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't give somebody all of your grain.
Yeah.
For them to make bread, and then when it's turned around for you to make a sandwich, to do something for yourself, you can't make a sandwich because you ain't got no bread.
True.
And then you're gonna have to regrow. Because when somebody break your heart, it's basically a re-healing process. You have to rebuild your heart. You have to rebuild that rebuild that wall around your heart. Not just a wall, because I feel like you can guard your heart, be on guard. You do have to be on guard.
You really do, and it's funny because your experiences, what you've been through, it determines who you are in your future relationships. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I just like to relate a lot of things to myself personally. Mm-hmm. My past experiences has unfortunately made me bitter to relationships. I mean, so I guess that means I've been through more bad than good. But it's also taught me a lot of lessons as well, of what to do and what not to do in the future to prevent.
I learned all the relationships with Wannery. Mm-hmm. I have learned that I've always was taught to say, oh, I wouldn't do this, I wouldn't do that. But when somebody take you for so much, you find yourself doing those things that you say that you wasn't going to do.
You really do. And it's not like you're succumbing to the enemy, but...
No. But you can find them trying to pull yourself. So I'm going to say always be yourself. Mm-hmm. If you're in a relationship with somebody, or you dating somebody, mm-hmm. don't never let what that person do to you contradict how good you treat other people.
That's true.
And that's my lesson. Don't never let what somebody in this world do to you turn you into a whole totally different person. If you was a good person when you was in that relationship, you be a good person when you out of that relationship.
That's true. And I know sometimes it may be hard because
it's hard.
Like I was saying, it make you bitter too. But that's great advice. Mm-hmm. Always be true to you. So if you had a good heart and you are submissive type individual in your previous relationships, just because that person didn't appreciate it doesn't mean the next one appreciate it.
Yeah, it really don't mean that.
So don't stop, just keep doing you. And that's something I had to teach myself as well,
Yeah.
So, that was our real talk segment. Anything else you'd like to elaborate on?
To all the women out there in the world, since I'm speaking on these topics about men being babyfied, you don't have to submit yourself to somebody that doesn't love you.
You really don't. Like, that's a mistake that we all make. Because we want love so much, and then we fear being alone and not having anyone.
We do fear that. Even me within myself, men too. I'm not just gonna say women, men too. Because if you're in this predicament where you really love yourself, don't uphold somebody's wrongdoing just because you want to be with them and you want to just make them happy. What about your happiness?
Know your self-worth and what you deserve and what you don't deserve.
Yeah.
Be comfortable with who you are at the end of the day. Get comfortable with this individual first.
Yeah.
You have before you can try to please someone else.
Somebody else. Because there's nothing like being in a relationship and I'm pleasing you and I'm forgetting about me.
Yeah. So when you get to that point where you can just lay in your bed at night and you can be alright with yourself and you don't miss nobody, you like, oh, I'm fine with myself, I'm good, I don't need a man, you straight, then you might be able to let somebody in, but until then, enjoy the singleism.
Yeah, because there's nothing wrong with being single. I mean, don't you rather be single than to be in a relationship that is not worth your time, not worth your day, not worth your evening, and not worth your morning or anything? Don't you rather be in a relationship like that? Rather be in a good relationship than a relationship like what I just explained.
Just because you don't want to be alone.
Just because you don't want to be alone. I mean, in the same aspect, if you not trying to break up any happy homes, like if you've been together years and years and years, see what you can do to work it out.
Right.
Find a conclusion. A solution. Sorry, conclusion. Find a conclusion too.
Yeah, conclusion. Yeah, true.
Find a solution to what you are doing right in this relationship. When I boils down to the conversation, what we say with these babyfied men and everything, communicate. Quit pouting. Pouting is for kids. Communicate. If you want something, tell your wife, tell your companion, tell your partner.
Be a man about it.
Be
please.
a man about it.
Stop it.
And this is vice versa too.
Yeah, please just stop it. Like, quit the bitch moves and stop ignoring people phone calls and text messages and act like a bitch.
Quit ignoring people text messages and calls and act like a bitch.
Please.
Wake up.
Cause you sleeping.
Cause you sleeping on it. And this was a good segment by Shamar Marsalis
and Laquana.
And we would love for you to tune in to us next week with some more important things.
Our more real talk. And if you guys have anything that you would like to discuss or would like our opinion on whatever you're going through, feel free to comment on the video below or send an email to the Laquana and Shamar show at gmail.com. Okay.
We would love to hear from you guys and see anything that you want us to, like Laquana said, to elaborate on for you guys, or even just simply, tell us you like the show.
All right, so real talk. You guys have a great, lovely day.
Bye bye. And I'm sick of these, it is irritating.